Have you ever wondered why some of the smartest people you know are also the ones who overthink every conversation? They replay sentences in their head. They read tone, body language, micro expressions. They prepare for social interactions like their exams. And afterward, they lie awake thinking, did I sound weird? Did I say too much? Do they secretly not like me? This video is for the minds that think deeply and feel even deeper. 1. The hidden link. Here's the truth psychology rarely says out loud. Social anxiety isn't caused by stupidity. It's caused by awareness. Smart people notice everything. They pick up tension in a room before anyone else. They sense shifts in energy, changes in tone, tiny facial reactions that most people overlook. And when you see everything, you also imagine everything that could possibly go wrong. It's not that they're socially incapable. It's that their mind is too active to let social interactions be simple. 2. The overanalysis loop. Smart people don't just talk. They analyze, they calculate, they interpret. They think, what if that joke sounded rude? What if they misunderstood me? What if I was too quiet? What if I was too much? That's the trap. A brilliant mind is a blessing until it turns on you. Psychologists call this hypermentalizing, the ability to imagine hundreds of social outcomes, even the ones that don't exist. Most people say something and move on. A smart person says something and dissects it for 3 days. 3. The deeper wound. Fear of misinterpretation. Now, here's where it hits deeper. Smart people often carry a childhood wound. They learned early that being misunderstood hurts. Maybe they grew up in a home where they had to explain themselves. Their feelings were dismissed. Mistakes were punished. Being too much or too quiet was criticized. And adults reacted unpredictably. So they developed a survival strategy. Be perfect or be punished. And now, as an adult, what does that fear show up as? Overthinking, perfectionism, analyzing people's reactions, avoiding social situations, being hyper-aware of how they're perceived. Social anxiety isn't the root, it's the symptom. 4. Smart people feel more. Another reason is smart people have high emotional intelligence, which makes rejection feel louder. They don't just notice when something feels off, they feel it. They don't just pick up bad vibes, they internalize them. Their ability to understand others is so strong that they become painfully aware of what others might be thinking about them. Their empathy becomes a form of self-surveillance. Their sensitivity becomes self-criticism. Their self-awareness becomes social fear. 5. The energy drain. Smart people also get tired faster in social environments. Why? Because they're not just participating, they're processing. While someone else is casually chatting, a smart person is reading everyone's mood, tracking their own tone, monitoring the conversation flow, adjusting their behavior, thinking about what to say next, worrying whether they're doing it right. That level of internal activity is exhausting, not because they're weak, but because their brain is running at 200%. 6. You're not broken, you're aware. So if you relate to this, here's the part most people never hear. There is nothing wrong with you. You aren't socially behind, you aren't awkward, you aren't defective. You're aware. You're sensitive. You're observant. You're emotionally intelligent. You care about how you affect people. That's not a flaw. It's a strength you haven't learned to control yet. Social anxiety isn't the lack of ability, it's an overflow of awareness. You're not anxious because you're incapable. You're anxious because you feel too much, notice too much, and think too deeply. So the next time you walk into a room and your heart races, remember this. Your sensitivity is the part of you that loves deeply. Your awareness is the part of you that protects you. Your overthinking is the part of you that wants to do right by others. You're not socially broken, you're just built differently. And the world needs the people who feel everything, because they're the ones who understand everything.
If you love new knowledge to improve your life, hit subscribe now.